Governor Patrick has brought a vision to government that I know resonates for all of us who are connected to the Walk for Hunger. He supported Project Bread by including us in his budget. I want to thank you, Governor, for your faith in us. So last night, as I was doing my final preparations for this morning, I went on the governor's website to read some of his speeches. So the first thing I didn't know was actually the governor lives on his old paper route in Milton. I think that may be a little known fact about you, Governor, that your house is right on that old paper route. But I was really touched by something he said at the Volunteer Expo, and I thought that I would quote him, because I didn't think I could do much better than this, and introduce him with his own quote. He said at the Volunteer Expo, "Government is not them, it's us. It's all of ours. And the government has a role to play in helping us help ourselves. We have to, above all, and in that spirit, focus on rebuilding our sense of community. That understanding that we have a stake, each of us, not just in our own dreams, in our own struggles, but in our neighbors as well." It was just lovely, and I just didn't think I could do any better than that, Governor. Governor Deval Patrick, please welcome.
To all the Walk for Hunger team leaders and the Heart and Soul Walkers, congratulations to you. And I do want to acknowledge Patrick Hughes, who got this all going 40 years ago and is represented today by Mary Ann. Mary Ann, it's great to be with you. I just wanted to come by and congratulate you on 40 years and ask you to keep it going. 40 years and then 40 years, and let's hope somewhere in that course we will make what you do unnecessary. That we will make Project Bread and the Walk for Hunger obsolete. And I hope you understand what I mean. Because we can't just be about the very, very vital objective of giving comfort to those in need. We have to lift people up so that they can stand on their own. And you, by your example and by your work, have been so important in advancing that cause here in Boston and all across the Commonwealth. And so I am delighted and indeed honored to be with you today to commemorate your work. Our needs right now are, if anything, greater than ever. The cost of food, as Ellen said, the cost of fuel, housing, and health care, they're all going up. And the burdens on the vulnerable are particularly acute. Today in Massachusetts, we have over 600,000 people living below the poverty line, and almost 1/3 of those folks are children. The poor are in terrible shape. A little commented upon fact, however, is that the middle class is 1 month away from being poor, and deeply anxious about it, worried about those same things, and holding on because they too, in a bad month, following a child's illness or a layoff, could be right where the poor and the hungry are. You heard Ellen essentially give my speech, because I believe that good programs are a part of it, but a sense of community is indispensable. We have got to learn again and show that we understand that a successful community is understanding the stake that each of us have, not just in our own issues, but in our neighbors as well. Good nutrition for kids has lifetime benefits and health outcomes in education and social development. Adequate adult nutrition allows folks to contribute more fully in our workforce and economy and become contributing members to our community. So this is also not just an act of kindness, as you well know. It's about good common sense, about strengthening our communities and our future. Last year, with the help of the legislature, we created a commission to recommend a practical strategy to end homelessness. The commission has delivered. My budget proposal for the coming year funds their recommendations in full, setting us on a course to end homelessness in Massachusetts once and for all. We've initiated efforts now for broad-based expansion of economic opportunities, including investments and partnerships in areas where hunger and poverty are most pervasive. And later this week, I will convene the first ever Hunger Summit, bringing together a wide variety of active and concerned individuals and organizations to discuss how we can best move forward in efforts, just like in homelessness, to end hunger once and for all in Massachusetts. I just want to say again how grateful I am for your example, for your leadership, for the brilliant model that you offer for how to be members of a successful community, and for building our future through that sense. Congratulations on your 40th year, and thanks so much for having me.
Governor, thank you so much. Don't tell the other governors, but we think you're the best.